Yo, it's your boy, Vontae, the leader of the Flame Squad. And so I just got back in. I'm losing my voice. I just got back in from Kanye's DONDA listening event. I know everyone's curious on what I thought. That shit was fucking amazing. On game. Man, first of all, this nigga set himself on fire. What the fuck? Shit was crazy. Ye set himself on fire. That was one of my favorite parts of the show. Really, it was a great album. So we obviously got to talk about it. In the first two listening events, there was a lot of changes made to the album, and then definitely a lot of changes made in the third listening party. For one, what I noticed, Jay-Z was taken off jail, or assuming that's what Kanye is gonna call it, jail, and DaBaby was at it. Now, DaBaby's verse wasn't bad, but it's not Jay-Z. That was one thing. What else did I know? Okay, so one of the more popular songs off Donda goes like, if I hit you with a WYD, you better not hit me with a HUI. And it better be like, hi with a bunch of I's, or hey with a bunch of Y's. Originally, in the second listening party, I observed that Chris Brown was on the song. But when I heard it today, I didn't hear Chris Brown. So that was something I noticed. And then there was tweaks to the hit, I would say the lead single off Donda, which is Hurricane, which is, it has The Weeknd and Lil Baby. The song still sounds amazing, no doubt. But different beat, really just a different beat. The Baby's, my apologies. Lil Baby's verse is still the same. Abel or The Weeknd's vocals are still the same. But Kanye did play some new shit today. And I gotta say, all that shit was hot. It wasn't a bad song played today. This version that I heard of Donda is the best yet. And I've had the second version of Donda for about 2 weeks. So I was really listening to that, giving that a thorough listen. I would say the first listening release of Donda was like a 5. Incomplete, not really a lot of Ye rapping. Then he came back with the second one, which was way better, which was more like I'd say at highest a 9, and at lowest it was like a 85, 8.5. More rapping, more finished beats, more finished songs, like an actual put together album. This third one, just off the listening party. Now, obviously, things could change once I get my headphones on. I could hear these sounds, and I could hear this verse a little bit better. Stadium speakers was kind of loud and echoing from time to time, so I didn't really get a full listen of certain people's verses. Like, I'll be honest, when DaBaby's verse on Jail came on, I didn't really hear too much of what DaBaby was saying, because it was a little bit echoey. It was a little bit of an echo in the stadium, but I would give the third listening to Donda a 9 right now. No bullshit. Solid. Most of the songs I already knew. I knew a little bit too well. I was the only, in my section, which was probably about anywhere between 500 to like 1,000 people where I was at, or more, probably underestimating the amount of people that was near me. I was the only nigga that knew the songs, the only person. Now, granted, I'm a music nerd, so I gotta have the leaks, I gotta have everything early, but beautiful album. Now, knowing Kanye, we not gonna get it till like fucking 2 years from now, but the third listening of this album is the best yet. I would say the highlight of the Donda listening event for me, obviously, when Ye set himself on fire. That shit was fucking legendary. Now, some people are saying, oh, that's not Kanye. Well, off of my understanding, that was Kanye that was on fire. So, going with that, that was probably the best moment to me. I don't think there was any lowlights. I think the whole event went smooth. Alright. There was one low light. This nigga took 2 hours to come out. Like, what? So my dumb ass, I showed up, thinking I'm gonna see a Kanye West Donda listening party at 9 o'clock. Show starts. So, I show up at 7. The show ain't starting till like 11 o'clock. It didn't start until like 11 o'clock. But, was it worth it? Money well spent? Is Donda worth the hype and the wait? In my opinion, putting my bias to the side, just strictly off what I heard tonight, I don't see how you can consider yourself a music fan and not fuck with some songs on Donda. If not all of them. What I heard, classic. Damn near old Ye. We'll never get that back, of course. But I would say this is the closest to old Ye we've gotten since The Life of Pablo. As a Kanye fan, satisfied. Now, obviously, this nigga didn't drop the album as I'm recording this at 1 in the morning. But if he keeps this set list of songs that he did tonight and releases that within the coming days, Donda will be a classic. Donda will be a classic. So I think it was a success, but it wasn't really a success because y'all didn't get the album, we didn't get the album. But gotta hope for the best. Thanks for watching. That's your boy Vaughn. And you tuned in to the Flame Squad.